Hello everyone. It's your first time tuning in. I'm Chris, and this is Pia's Projects. We are taking the wheels off because I got some smaller tires. Put these on, 195, 45 16ths. I mean, they look fine, except they don't. The rear, actually, it's probably the right size for the rear. If this was a little bit wider. Problem is, since I have to run a adapter, this comes out a bit more. So if I find a quality adapter, this is currently a 25. I would like to go to a 20, and I think I would be fine with that. So I'm going to a 195 40 16. This upcoming weekend. We are going to New Jersey, to Englishtown, to check out Adam LZ's World Tour. I've never been to a drifting event, so I figured, why not try and do new things? That being said, I have no intention of drifting, okay? No, I don't have, I don't. Would I like to try it, like, as a passenger once or twice? Sure. Is it something I am going to do for myself or professionally or anything like that? No, I do not have $100,000 to start it, or however much it would cost. It definitely seems like a lot of money. With the tires they go through, I would need a better tow setup. So much. So no. I do want to check it out though, see what it's all about, okay? But yeah, let's pull these off, clean them up, and then take them to a local shop, because probably any minute now the tires I ordered will be here. Then I can go drop them off, get them fixed or swapped out, and we'll be good to go. All right, tires have been cleaned, or wheels have been cleaned, excuse me. Looking much better. So, and tires came in. There we go. Where is this? Yeah, so 195 40 16. Definitely looks a bit narrower. Not narrower, but shorter, you know. And then I was told they stretch very well, so slap the I got a local guy. I'm gonna take these two, have him hook us up, and we're gonna save the tires that are on there, because when I get the RMLs, the teardrops, these tires will go on there, because those are 8-inch wide. These are only 6 and 7-inch wide, which is ultimately where I was trying to find something narrower than a 195, but we don't get anything like that here. All right, definitely a better setup, because this was like protruding a lot. So these are the 7s, and those are the 6s. We'll just have to wipe them down again. I think he had a heck of a time with that one. Something happened. I don't know if it was the tire or what it was, but one of them gave him some issues at first, so I'll be sure to keep an eye on how everything seals. If I lose any air pressure or whatnot. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna take these tires, put them in the shipping container for when we need them again. So today I am traveling north. The plan is to go to the LZ World Tour event in Englishtown, New Jersey. I'm gonna make a few stops on the way. If you do not listen to the Overcast podcast, you should, especially this last one. So Chris, he went on this wild trip, picking up a car, as many of us have done, and unfortunately, during his unfortunately, shortly after he returned, his grandfather passed away, and he mentioned taking the long way home. So a couple weeks ago, I took the long way home in the Joker. And you know what? There's whatever you need to do. I mean, if you have to go pick up your kids, go get your kids. If you have to go to work, go to work. But once those obligations, you know, you can set things a little bit to the side and go on an adventure. Alright? Now he mentions one that's 2 weeks. Obviously we all can't do that. But a day trip somewhere definitely is in most people's books, right? Something they could do. Day trip, a weekend, what have you. But go out there, take the long way. And maybe do it in a Volkswagen. Or, I mean, I would personally do it in any older car. Maybe one you're a little more engaged in, you know, manual. But that's just me. So when you guys are driving on road trips, what have you, do you guys just listen to music? Do you listen to audiobooks, podcasts? You know, leave a comment. Let me know. Leave some suggestions. I listen to mostly podcasts, and then, well, I bounce back between podcasts and music. Most of the podcasts I listen to are car-based, mostly Volkswagen car-based. But yeah, so I will leave a link to some of the podcasts I listen to. People's Car Podcast is like probably the top one. Overcast Podcast. Revival Motoring. I just recently started listening to them. Pullin' Motors. He has a podcast. Reload. Those are the guys from UK, or are they in Ireland? They might be in Ireland. So, but yeah, that's. I think there are probably a couple other ones, but I'll put them below. Yeah, I just want to know what else you guys listen to. So, if I'm listening to music, it's typically 80s or 90s rock. It's what I grew up with. It's what I enjoy. But so far, so good. I'm probably going to stop shortly, get some fuel before we get into the thick of DC. telling you guys, shipping container, probably the best investment I have made so far. Alright, so close this up a little bit better. Okay. So I stopped in Philly to see my friend Gus. He also has a variant. Very, very nicely done. And he works at Simeone Foundation Museum. It's a car collection, and mostly everything in there is vintage racing. We're talking like 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, like some premier top-notch stuff. I didn't record anything because I want you guys to go see it. I will put a link to its location, and I'm telling you, it's worth the trip. Walk around, and I'm telling you, fantastic. Then, well, when in Philly, you gotta get a Philly cheesesteak, right? So Gus recommended a spot. I'm not gonna tell you the spot because, you know, I'm not trying to start any wars. And phenomenal. Now I'm pushing on to Jersey.
From Luke Fink, he's got all the pressure on his shoulders. Big shoes to fill from Mr. Fink. Grant Hansen coming around that second outside zone. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Luke's did a pretty good job. Let's see if Grant's able to pick it up. This is going to be the difference maker right through here to this zone. Grant gets back on throttle. Will he hesitate like Luke Fink did earlier? No hesitation whatsoever from the real Grant Anderson. Comes around that zone. And he pushes it out nice and wide. Will he huck it towards the wall? Grant Anderson runs it high on the bank across the line. Shines his headlights at the rest of the people on the infield, fires it across. What a transition from Hamilton as he gets that back wheel right to the edge of the track. Now Hamilton looking calm and collected as he looks for this outside zone. He gets there a little late, maybe not on that right line, but he looks good to show right to the edge of the circuit. Now Hamilton now up onto the bank, nice and high, runs the wall across the line. Transition over that bump he goes, looks for this outside zone as Denofa puts the rear wheel right to the edge of the circuit, flirting with danger but keeping it on the track, slows it down quite a bit there, but doesn't drop a wheel. Looking up right to the edge of the track once again. Denofa here for business, no messing around as Chelsea Denofa goes for the wall. Yeah! Through the middle of the infield as Oaks now looks for this outside zone. Again, another clean line, very wide, flirting with danger but keeping it clean as Jimmy slows it down perfectly. Oh wow, wider than Denofa as Jimmy Oaks is absolutely ripping. Can he get closer to the wall than Chelsea Denofa? Oh, for sure he can! Absolutely full of smoke at this point. I don't think the wing's going to make it all the way around. Oh, look at that transition. It's working. Stallion. Look at this. Absolutely cabin full. Hurt is completely lost. Throw him up. Get his hand at GPS. To the wall. Oh, close. He got lost. Right to the edge of the track. Gets 2 wheels over that white line, but judges won't mind too much because he's got the style, the flair, the aggression, the whole load of it. As Wyman once again pushes right. Oh! Can he put a stamp on the end? Can he put the flair on the side? Car in the outside zone as Hoffman now goes for the big angle transition. Over that bump he goes, flicks it back as Hoffman lets that thing sing on circuit into the outside zone and looking good right now as Hoffman. Oh, a little stall up, but hold on to it as Hoffman. Big transition coming up. Will he throw with danger? Will he put the back end of S4 into the wall? He's going to go for it. He's in the zone. He's up nice and high across the line. Towards the infield as Josiah Fillet stands on the front, unleashes 1,000 horsepower into this outside zone. Josiah Fillet singing right now as he goes for this outside zone. Fillet is absolutely dialed. Fillet goes for the wall, nice and on Jay-Z underneath the bonnet, and it's JZX. Puts foot to floor, stands on it, works his way into that groove. Look at him dialing that car, steering it perfectly. As Stoneback gets into the outside zone, rear wheel perfectly aligned. Look at this, he comes down, past the wall. Can he get that back end up to the wall? He can! Stoneback flying the danger. There's something better. I'm not saying anything right now. You don't want to curse him? Nope, no curses. He's ripping right now. He's not going to mess up, that's for sure, as he comes over that bump. Sean Booth looking confident this weekend. Sounding confident earlier in the pits. Look at that, right to the edge of the circuit. Sean Booth absolutely ripping through E-Town as he puts the back end of that S15 into that zone. This is killer from Sean Booth right now. What can he do? Is he going to get the back end off the wall? Oh, yeah. People knew Ian. Smoke as Fink goes right to the edge of the circuit, dials on the angle, big transition, flicks it back as Fink goes right to the edge of the track. It happened so fast, it's like it didn't even happen. We can pretend it didn't. Nobody has less mechanical sympathy than Luke Fink with someone else's car. Yeah. With the car body kits these days, who knows? Looking good so far as Duarte now opens up the 2JZ through. Down he goes. Back on power nice and early as Duarte absolutely ripping. An incredible build, incredible car. And Duarte putting it to use right now. Oh, right to the edge of the track from Duarte. Oh, no, he broke an axle. Oh. You think it was? 100% he broke an axle, and I'll tell you why, because he broke one yesterday. Car in a big angle. As Brian Hopp, he is here to get himself into that top 13 as he flicks that car across the circuit. Hop looking good right now, comes down, dials on the angle, that FPV's drone nearly got smacked in the face. Oh, Hop is on an absolute ripper right now, going to the edge of the circuit, flirting with them white lines as Brian Hop opens up the throttle nice and early. This is aggressive, this is what we go to see. Hop goes for the wall, he's nice and right in the back, he threw the shoulder appreciation. All the way through, can the RB hold things together? Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that line. Oh, just looks up a little bit, but now works himself back into the zone. He goes, little dab at the handbrake, slows the back end of that car down, right to the edge of the circuit, on the white line. Right close to the wall, nice and high, but he's not going to make it as high as the bank as he wanted. Like this, doing what he's able to do with it. I mean, it's just absolutely wild. Look at that giant wing coming around. It's amazing how smooth it still is. It looks good. Looks like they've ironed out some issues they had earlier on in practice and earlier on today, that first qualifying run. Now he looks consistent. Now he looks dialed as Arias Suzuki gets that back end of that McLaren nice and deep. Oh, just circuit. I want to see him flirt with danger. I want to see him put it to the wall. Is he going to go for it? Oh! And Jordan doing a nice job so far. Looks for that transition, over the bump he goes. Big angle on the opposite flick, but he makes it work as Jordan slows that car down, back on front, misses that outside zone now. Can he get that outside zone in this hairpin? He certainly can. He's going to go for it right to the edge of the track. Jordan holds on to it. Full throttle now as he comes past the crowd, past the grandstands, flicks it. He's going to find that outside zone, dials on the angle on the wall. Time for Grant Anderson as he fires through, comes through the middle of the circuit. Looks down, nice and wide, puts on the angle, not too much though. Oh, and then real aggressive over that jump, full throttle. As Anderson pushes the back end of that BMW 36, edge to edge of the circuit, into the outside zone. Anderson wants this one. Will he go for the wall right? Of course he does. He puts it to the wall across the line. It's Colette Davis now, runs through the gears in this BMW E36. Nice initiation. Now on throttle, nice and early, big clutch kick as Colette lets that car sing over the hill. Full throttle transition from Colette Davis, now starts to unleash the tyre smoke from the back of that BMW. Pushing it nice and wide, flirting with the angle. Oh, this is looking clean from Colette Davis. Slows that car down, dials it in, right to the edge of the track as Colette now finding the limit of the circuit and the BMW. Oh, a little shallow on this outside zone. Now again, looks for the outside zone, but she doesn't want to risk it. Goes to the end of the wall and across that line.
If a car breaks, you just borrow somebody else's.
Exactly that. So what can he do?
Not doing too bad on that second set. Oh no, again.
Cursed.
Yeah. I did. I literally say he's not doing too bad. And then there it is.
I mean, he's in a borrowed car. Probably
Yeah.
only never drove it once or twice before.
Yeah. And like, listen, the way he sets these cars up, man. It's not for everybody. It makes Booth look like such a better driver immediately. You look at that and you're like, hey, look how difficult it is, and Booth still is able to throw down.
Yeah. He wants that top step in qualifying. He had it until Oaks took it away. Now, Denofa goes for it nice and wide. Absolutely pinned as he comes down that hill, looking for the infield. Needs to dial some big angle on it. He goes for it as he comes over that bump, flicks it in, puts it right to the edge of the circuit. He couldn't be wider if he tried right now. Denofa keeping it clean, but keeping it on circuit. Nice transition, checks that car on perfectly. He's going to have to run the wall if he wants maximum points. Oh, yeah. Oaks, can he improve on that score? I think he can. Look at that transition. On throttle the whole way through as Oaks comes down the hill on big angle, dials that car in, over the bump he goes. He's looking absolutely on point right now as Jimmy Oaks. Oh, a little wheel drop, but he's holding on to it. Jimmy Oaks, little dab of the handbrake, sets himself up for this outside zone. Wheel right on the white line as Jimmy Oaks comes through over the circuit. Can he improve on that score? We need to see him run the bumper. Oh, yeah. Beautiful Corvette. Oh, that sound, Ian, that sound. Yeah, that sounds so good, and he's looking so good right now on circuit. Pushing it to the limit, right to the edge of the track. Tommy Lemaire opens up the throttle, picks up the front wheel, almost, oh, big transition. Nice angle from Tommy Lemaire. It's a deep tap. Absolutely slipping right now. Tommy Lemaire on throttle, works his way into that groove, and look at this from Tommy Lemaire. Yeah, Tommy Lemaire came to party, that's for sure. I think LZ MFG S15 looking good right now on track as LZ now works his way around the circuit. He's going for that top spot. He wants to be the top dog as LZ opens up the throttle, looks for this outside zone. Kenya down as Adam LZ looks for the hairpin. Big transition, slows it down, but now works into the groove as Adam LZ gets right to the edge of the track. Can he make it up to the wall? Yes, he can! Make some noise, E-Town! So, Jacob, you're gonna have a word with Adam? Oh, here he comes, the one way. E-Town, make some noise for Adam LZ!
That's it, that's all you got? Let's make some noise, Adam LZ!
4:45 and more action live on track here at the LZ World Tour. But make some noise for the one and only Adam LZ!
actually really good at drifting.
Really good.
Very good at drifting.
You want to drive my truck and real?
The best part is when you say hi to the captain, not the driver, the captain. He says, "Ahoy."
I can do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your phones out, grab some footage. This is a man drifting a boat.
Oh!
Yeah, the truck will be loaded.
It looks so weird you can't see the wheels.
I know, it just looks like it's floating there, Ian.
It's like a magic trick. I mean, that's just a world tour, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we're not done.
We're not done?
You know what kills me? The shirt.
No, he's never going to do it the wrong way.
He's going
He's going
upstream.
to do it the wrong way.
He's going upstream.
Oh, he's going upstream. Are you not impressed?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look how calm he is in Jenny the boat. I love you, Jenny. Ladies and
Well, made it home. Another 1,000 miles in the Joker and a weekend of adventure. It was a fun time, and that was my first time watching a drifting event live, and I gotta say, wow. Definitely some cool stuff. This is a reminder. Drive old cars, or older cars, okay? Joker is 28 years old now, so approaching that classic status, at least for the state I live in, right? A couple things I need to do to it for upcoming, we got some shows coming up this year. Some things I need to clean up and work on it. I might address that here shortly. One thing I think that I might actually work on is air conditioning, because that would be nice. I mean, it's just a little perk. I had it working, but then I have a line that has a leak in it, so I'm pretty sure I have a replacement line now. I just need to replace it and recharge it, so probably purge it and then recharge it. Still have merch, psprojects.com. Link is in the description. Let me know podcasts you'd like to listen to. Let me know any trips you have planned. Go out there, drive your stuff. Don't forget, there's always a solution.